That's okay. Desperation, thirst, or don't care session. Okay, have y'all heard about the chick that like sucked off seven NBA play 7 or 8 NBA players in a room and all that other stuff?
Yep.
Mm.
So when I heard, obviously when I heard about that, I was really like, in the back of my head, it's like these are NBA players. Like y'all really just really just standing in line waiting for some girl to top you off and all that other stuff. And it kind of got me thinking about the way like we kind of look at sex in today's society, especially like for some men, because I don't know when if I hear that someone I knew sucked off 7 men in a it, I'm kind of turned off. I'm not a prude. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a prude, but when I feel like you like something like that, I kind of like don't want to be near you or my sexual and have my sexual energy around something like that. What and but there are some people that really do. Like she had an OnlyFans. It wasn't booming before that, and then after that story, she had a bunch of people on her OnlyFans and all that other stuff. So it was just like, are we really like really thirsty for stuff that I feel like, or for women that's really basic or something like that?
I don't think it's thirsty, cause I don't know. It's kind of like when you explain that, I understand what you mean when you say you don't want no chick that's like done that type of stuff because it's not something you kind of resonate with. You gonna leave that really for like the freaks or whatever. But she a grown woman. She could do whatever she wants. She want to suck 7 niggas. She can suck 7 niggas. Um, I think the problem is a lot of people like to project what type of woman that they want on other women who's not on that. And when you got when you got those type of niggas running around, you can see why a lot of women don't really fuck with niggas nowadays. Cause all you see is niggas just projecting like, oh, you got these bodies, or oh, you do this, or you do that, or you like pegging niggas in the ass, and it's just like if that's what you want to do when you're not with it, then move away. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't always have to be what you want. You feel me? Like they got they shit too. If a girl want to make money, doing some super fetish shit, then that's just what she's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I've seen girls sell fucking pictures of they poop for money. Like niggas out
Yeah,
here is fucking wild. So
that's nasty.
if that's like if it don't resonate with you, then just keep it moving and stay clear away from the women that are on that type of stuff. But it's a new world now. People just gonna do what they want to do. Honestly, niggas have been getting away with a whole lot of shit. Now that women are starting to do it, now you got niggas that want to talk and shit. I'm just like, hey, bro,
Random niggas was selling poop.
yeah, hey, bro, if it ain't you, then keep it moving. Yeah. But I
Right.
don't think you're approved because of that. Like,
Anyone else? Because I'm not even mad at her. Because like you said, she gonna do what she gonna do. But it's more or less the men. It's just like really. I don't even like so. I'm like I said. I don't even like looking at bukakis and all that other stuff. But let alone you just like I'm just like seven dudes just really just sat there and just like I can't wait to get my turn. I was like, God damn. I just but
See, the thing that baffles me is okay, these same cats that are talking shit, if she were to offer them some head, damn well they ain't gonna say no. So it's like you can't diss her knowing damn well if she say she offering you some, you gonna climb right up in there with her. Like I don't get it. That's the main thing I don't understand with this whole thing. Just because you know how certain motherfuckers are.
You get a keyword certain.
mm.
I don't think
What you
everybody. I don't think everybody would go for that for real. For real.
Yeah, I was about to
I don't
ask
think
what you think,
everybody
Shadow.
will. I don't think everybody will. Every dude or most dudes will really go for that. Yeah, I've seen dudes been turned off by chicks who do that type of stuff in real life, in real time, and I heard them talking, and I seen how they reacted to that. They like pretty much walk away. She come up to them, they walk away. I've seen it.
Shit.
I used to have a friend who was a slut like that. Not, yeah, very similar to that for real. Had a few really, like at least like four.
Well, damn.
Yep.
You know, I think it just leads back to Father's point, and he said this many a times. Men are just better hoes than women. It's just
I guess, yeah.
yeah, because I look, I don't know. I probably maybe it's just I wouldn't even be like because the girl looked proud, like saying that. It was like,
I okay. I gotta ask. In what sense are men better hoes than women?
What do you mean in what sense? We created the
When?
game. We created every single. Dion, think about it.
I don't
Every
know.
single
I
point.
don't
No,
know.
listen.
I
Every
don't know
single
no
play.
dude that became a millionaire off of just being easy like some of these women have.
Lexington Steel.
Lexington
That's
Steel.
He's a porn star. That's different. They can
It
say it
still
the
proves
fuck
my
on
point.
camera.
It still proves my point.
That's a whole
It
other
still proves my
category.
point. It
That's a
still
whole
proves
other
my point.
category.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not.
talking about porn stars. I'm
Is he a
talking
man?
about
Is he a man or not?
yeah, but you talking about a whole
So
porn
there we
star,
go.
dog. Nah,
That's it.
okay.
that's different. That's different. If you get if fucking is your profession, then no, this
I'm
category isn't
not.
for you.
No, but
I'm
I'm
talking
not
about
talking about his profession at first. I'm talking about
A
even before
hoe's
he got
fucking
porn.
a hoe's
Smoke like this.
prostitution is a whole
Like
profession. What do
coffee.
you
When I'm
mean?
around people, I take small hits to avoid coffee.
that.
I do not want
Okay,
to cough
they're not
at all.
included in this either.
Let me just
Yes,
leave
they
it
are.
alone.
You
They're
might.
sex workers. What do you mean?
That's sex work.
That
Sex work came from the conquest
But
of the
I,
pussy or the dick. So therefore, like that's all they're gonna do.
but you know that male porn stars
Pimping,
don't get
pimping
paid
is
as much
the
as female
origin
porn
of
stars.
sex work. My bad. Go ahead,
Okay.
Spatty Wolf.
I said, yeah, I do know that male porn stars don't get paid as much as female porn stars, though, right?
Unless
right.
they do gay porn.
Unless
Unless
they're doing gay porn, exactly, yeah. So females are still better at it in the game. And actually, like females done capitalized on this shit. Males can't. Males have to work to be sluts. Females don't gotta do shit to be a slut, other than open their
I
legs.
I I agree and disagree with that.
I have to go straight
But
to the
when it
shower.
comes to like the relationship side of it, when it
As
comes
soon
to
as
the
in the kitchen.
psychology side of it, we created the motherfucking game. We manipulate women's emotions to get whatever the fuck we want. Do we not?
That's if you're the type of dude that can do that. Every dude apparently is not. There's motherfuckers out here who
I
have
mean,
to
yeah,
pay
that's true.
money.
Yeah,
Who
yeah,
have to
that's
pay
true.
another guy money to teach them game, to teach them how
I
to deal with women.
I mean, that's
hey,
true.
that's even look. I honestly, and y'all can get back to this. If you have to pay another nigga to teach you how to talk to women, that's even better. That's even more game to the dude than it is to the women because you got to go to another nigga to teach you
Maybe
game when
that
you
you
could
like was good.
learn for free.
Do it.
But if
This
you ain't got it
pimping,
though, if you ain't
pimping
got
ain't
it,
free.
then you ain't got it.
Go
If
ahead,
you don't got
go
it,
ahead.
if you don't have it, you don't have it though. Yeah, I mean, you can listen to all the seminars and all the like YouTube shit and read all the books you want to. If you don't have it, you don't have it. You have to be constantly put out of your comfort zone for that.
Yeah, but what he was saying is you kind of prove the point because
Are
if
you good?
men have to like,
Are you good?
as I was saying, like if the men can teach it to other niggas that ain't got it and they end up getting it, that just proves that we wrote the game first. Because you said a woman don't really have to work for it as much as a man do, so that kind of proves his point.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
why I'm
because
saying like,
guys just kind of come up with women, and
yeah,
they can
we
choose to
came
come
up with
with
it.
it. Yeah,
And the thing about it is, we came up with it, but women like when they get it way better than the men. But the men, like historically, we've been doing that shit. Like they
that's what I was
the concept of marriage was kind of behind that shit too. Think about that.
I'm smacked. Oh, I miss feeling
Mm.
like this, bro.
I mean, pimping ain't easy. I just say that.
saying.
It's nah, for real. Like I remember watching American Pimp when they tell you it's like because you know how like it was this whole thing about pimps used to hit women and all that stuff, and then I don't know if anybody's seen American Pimp, but they tell you I don't even have to hit a I don't even have to hit a bitch. I can make a bitch out of drawers if I can. I don't even have to raise my motherfucking hand on them. But it's just but I
Like,
feel like
skill.
especially when it comes to sex work and all that other stuff. It's just like OnlyFans, like their pimp is the website to me. Like you still to me, like yes, they're sex workers and yes, they do it for their own, but their pimp is the website because if it wasn't for their website, they wouldn't be able to make this type of money, and they still got to give some of their money to the
Right.
website, so they can
Right.
make. So it's like
I
it's
need my
always a pimp, and for some, but I think for this one, because I think the creator of OnlyFans is a woman, so the woman is a pimp. But I'm pretty sure she knows that we all say the same thing: sex sells. So we know that niggas is that if they're desperate for it, they'll give up everything for it.
you remember
So
that's historical though. They used to have male female like they used to be like old whores, but when they got older they couldn't it wasn't really lucrative to be a whore no more because they was old. So they would be
the
like I guess the maiden of the house or whatever. And they would be
those
like
are what you call a bottom bitch. That's your bottom bitch. Well, go ahead.
Facts.
don't you have to have like a male pimp or to be the bomb bitch?
What he's referring to that basically that female is now the pimp. She too old to do the fucking herself basically. So now she got the young ones doing it for her. She basically the pimp.
Yeah. She's managing.
She has to learn the game from somebody. I've always said that everybody got to learn the game from somebody, but some people do. Honestly, some people do have it. Some people don't have to work hard for it. Some people do, but you got. All I know is you learn the game from somebody.
Mm.
Is it?
I
But
see some chicks out here pimping niggas too though. In a
Shit.
niggas
different
are
way
easy
though.
to pimp. The funny thing is, dudes are easy to pimp. That's why it's like
Yeah,
we have things like strip clubs and all the other stuff. Getting
I
money from dudes is not that hard.
I was
A
seeing
pretty
chicks
girl
get
can ask
money.
you for $1 right now and don't have to give you pussy. Some niggas, 9 out of 10 niggas will give it to her
Oh
without
dog.
question.
I give a homeless
I
guy.
know.
Something must be wrong with me then. If I ain't
I
fuck you, I
said
ain't
nine
giving
out
you
of ten.
shit.
9 out of 10, because you probably ask questions. And father, he's African, so he's going to say no off the break. So
He said we don't.
We don't do that here.
we don't do that here.
But I've seen girls that I know girls now. There's girls I know now that get money out of a nigga and don't be giving them shit. They ain't giving them pictures. They ain't giving them ass. They give them the illusion that they might get it one day. And niggas
Shit.
be buying these girls shit, taking them on trips, paying for their trips. I'm like, goddamn, that's pimping right there.
To me, this is why I believe in sexual coercion. This is actually why I don't think sexual coercion is rape. I don't know if you ever heard people say sexual coercion is rape because a
Yep.
woman could use their pussy as a reward for a nigga to spend money on them, and she don't have to give it up at
At all.
all.
That's
At
that's
all.
coercion.
So no, yeah, I know from one side because a lot of women say sexual coercion is rape. But I'm like, you say that, but you're only looking at it from one side. Like if your rent is due and he's gonna let you off if you give him some pussy. But let's just say that nigga wants some pussy because the rent is the prize, not the pussy. But if the pussy was the prize, a nigga would do anything just to try to get the prize, and that's coercion. Like if you go fight this nigga, I go give you some pussy and shit. I was like, that's why I say a lot of people who say that is really dishonest about coercion.
Coercion is pretty much convincing a chick to give you pussy when otherwise they wouldn't. Like
Yeah, I remember